What's up guys, Glock Guy 226 here, and I want to give you a quick rundown of my winter EDC setup. First off, we'll go ahead and safety check the gun. As you can see, it is empty. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, this is my Gen 419. I have done quite a bit of work to it. I've put a lot of rounds through it, and I'm pretty happy with it so far the way it's came out. First of all, I have some Trijicon night sights, and these are your basic 3 green dot sights. They're not HDs. Got them for $50. Really happy with them, especially for 50 bucks. They are used, yes, but for $50, they're only 2 years old, so I have about 8 years left on that tritium. Awesome deal. So be sure to check your local gun sites for used parts, accessories. You could usually find some pretty good deals. On to the next thing, Agency Arms flat trigger. I really like the flat face triggers. They really help you so you pull your triggers straight back. Most triggers, especially Glock triggers, have that curved edge right around the edges, and you can really jerk your gun either way while you're shooting, even just the smallest bit. You hear a lot of guys saying, I'm shooting left. Well, that's because you're right-handed, and when you're pulling that trigger, you're pulling it to the left. This flat trigger really helps you pull straight back on it, and not to mention how much smoother it is, the reset. There's no take up, just all around great trigger. Next, we have a Hive Technologies extended mag release. And this is a very well machined part, awesome serrations on it for $19.99. You cannot go wrong with that. I also have a Hive Technologies base plate, and this is not a +1, it's just a +0 metal base plate. It does match the mag release. I thought that was kind of cool, but I really like having a metal base plate for dropping these mags, and you know, for 20 bucks, I thought it was a pretty cool addition to have. Now next, as you can see, I have done a lot of frame modifications to this. The finger grooves are no more. This is a Gen 4 Glock, so I kind of took it down to be like a Gen 2 Glock with no finger grooves. Really comfortable. I also have a double trigger undercut. You could really get a high up there on your grip, and your support hand comes right up for that double trigger undercut there. That second cut, and really makes it super comfortable to get in there tight on your gun. For the larger frame Glock models like this, or Glock 21, 17, anything bigger, in my opinion, than a 43 or a 26, is really almost a necessity to have those cuts. Now, something you can't miss that I've done to this is the stipple job. And I did this myself. I figured, hey, might as well go ahead and try it. I've seen a lot of guys doing it, and it actually came out really good. Since I've done this is my first gun I did. I've done probably about close to 10 or 12 guns now, and they just keep getting better as time goes on. I really enjoy doing it, and it is a big improvement to the gun. So I think that's about it for this 19 here. Now I do carry a backup mag, which is also just a basic Glock 19 mag. I like to keep them numbered, so if the springs get weak or something goes wrong with them, I know which mag it was. Now, most people think you carry a backup mag to have all that extra ammo, and, you know, that doesn't hurt, but you really carry a backup mag because if your other mag fails on you, you have another reliable mag with you as a backup. This just has a stock base plate on it from Glock, nothing special. I'm running Federal HSTs, 124 grain. Great round, very happy with it. I get boxes of 50 from SG Ammo, and I think they're right around between $25 and $30 for a box of 50. Most of their self-defense ammo is really good prices. I get all my Spear Gold Dot, all my HSTs, pretty much all of my ammo in general from SG Ammo, so go check them out. Now, I carry my Glock 19 in a Patriot Concealment holster. Patriot Concealment, they make good products. This is a carbon fiber wrap, as you can see. I do have a sweat shield. I prefer the sweat shield on all my holsters. Has a 1.5 inch belt loop on it, which I have had no problems with it, but I do want to start running soft loops just to have that reassurance that that holster is not going to come off. Like I said, I haven't had any problems with it. Great retention, positive click in, and easy draw out. So it has been a really good holster, but I plan on upgrading the holster here soon. Now, getting into folding knives. If you've seen my past videos, you know I usually carry the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This probably is my favorite folder. Spyderco's awesome. This knife is S30V steel, compression lock, super smooth action. I mean, G10 handles, you just can't go wrong with it. I paid $70 for this knife. It usually retails, you can get them for around $130 now. I wish it had the black blade and digi-camo handle, but we can't have everything we want, I guess, and for $70, I was super happy to get it. Now, if I'm not carrying that Spyderco, I recently picked up this Spyderco Tenacious, and this is made in China. It's not quite the quality of the Paramilitary 2 per se, but it still is a Spyderco knife. It has the liner lock here, not quite a frame lock, but right in there. But once you're used to that compression lock on the outside, oh, you can't get away from it. But I paid $37 for this knife from Walmart, and I'm happy with it. You can switch your clip around, so if you want to run tip down in your pocket or tip up, you have that option. What is it? I always forget the name of the steel, guys. Sorry. It's 8CR13 MOV. And I believe it's the same. Kershaw uses a lot of that. And for a budget knife, it's a really good steel. This thing has held an edge really well. And I don't mind getting this knife quite as dirty as the Paramilitary 2. And I know you shouldn't think that way. Knives are meant to be used. And I do use the Paramilitary 2 a lot. But for the more dirty jobs, I'd prefer to get out a mid-grade knife. Now, as far as a fixed blade knife, sometimes I carry this as a Hometown Knives, HTK. They're out of Wisconsin. A family makes these knives, and this is Damascus. Sorry if that light is really glaring to not give you guys a good picture here, but this thing is beautiful. As you can see, the cuts and serrations on the back there. It is a full custom knife. It has tusk in it, bone, a few different types of wood on the handle. When I seen this knife, I had to have it, and actually, it is the same size as the Paramilitary 2 when it's deployed, of course, not folded up. But when I do carry a fixed blade, a larger fixed blade, this is what I prefer to carry. It came with this leather sheath, so you throw that on your belt and throw your sweatshirt over it or jacket over it, and you don't even know you have it. Now, another knife I also carry is this, more of a rescue knife, a neck knife, and, good self-defense knife as well. But the K-Bar TDI, and this is a very popular knife. I went ahead and got serrated. I don't have too many serrated knives, so I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. $39.99 on Amazon, so it was a really good deal. Came with the K-Bar sheath, which I would like to upgrade at some point, but just something that's not too big of a necessity for me right now. I went ahead and stippled the left side of it. As you can see, I left the inside of it smooth, which this rides on my body. I carry it on my left side, so that's the stipple side's exposed to my left palm when I go to draw, and I have that good grip, but it also feels good rubbing against your body all day. As far as a light, I carry the same light as I run in my EDCs year-round, and this is the Streamlight ProTac 2 AAA. Takes 2 AAA batteries, is 80 lumens. Right now, this light is $20 on Amazon, so you cannot beat that. It is an 80 lumen light. It has high mode, strobe, and low. If I can get low. 1, 2, 3. There's low. Okay. The runtime on it's great. I'm not exactly sure on the runtime, guys, but it has really, really good runtime on it. If you're going out for a walk, or if your car breaks down, or me personally, I work in the maintenance field. If I'm up in a crawl space or need to see something in the dark, it really helps out. Now, it's not quite as bright as a Olight S1 Baton, but it is a great light, and for $20 and a light that takes 2 AAA batteries, which we all have those laying around, great purchase. Well, guys, that wraps up my winter EDC for right now. I have some cool videos coming up on some Black Friday stuff I ordered. So here in the next few days, we'll get that stuff put on some guns and show you guys some cool accessories I've ordered. So please go check me out on Instagram at GlockGuy226. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good night, guys.